Hello. Nice here. Astrea, six-sided oracles. At least I hope that's how that's pronounced. So yeah, just decided to stream this because I've been telling a friend about it, and it would be way easier for it to make sense if I could actually show the game. Also, I just don't know what else I'm even interested in streaming. I might take a break until maybe like January after this. But yeah, pick a character. 1-1 sounds good. This is my 8th run of the game ever. I beat it as every character with minimum difficulty, and then I beat it like this as Mooney. Yeah, I'm not gonna know a lot besides the basics of literally how the game plays. Oh yeah. Still not used to having a character that's level 1, so I actually get a starting choice of either a Black Hole Blessing or a regular Blessing. This is basically Relic versus Boss Relic, but Boss Relics have downsides in this game, like all of them do. I'll just take a regular Blessing. So yeah, this is basically a roguelike deck builder, roguelite. Whatever. Yeah, I like the one boost. But instead of cards, we've got dice, and every die has 6 actions on it, although usually it's like varying numbers on the same like 2 actions, or this one has 3 different ones on it. We of course have a safe die, a balanced die, and a risky die. Let's see. Change the value from up to 2 dice from your hand with any type of corrupt action to value 1 until the end of the enemy's turn. Deal 1 purification. The enemies for each corruption decreased, not affected by empower. Okay. I'll talk about what corruption and purify are in a bit. Let's get into battle. I need to pick some initial dice though. Well, I mean, I have starter dice. Yeah, let's grab a forge die early. That seems positive. So yeah, balanced die have some risk to them, risky die have more risk to them. What's the upside? Oh, gain in power. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Sure. Alright, so the battle screen. Well, I'll let the dice be drawn first. So we can see the enemy's intent, of course. We can even right-click to see the rest of their die. Red corrupt actions will damage players and heal enemies, as well as fill up this bottom bar, which I think is their overcorruption. When that bar fills, whatever is in this slot will happen. So in this case, this enemy will attack me for 3 whenever it finishes filling this. And this action, it's gonna hit itself for 2, which is gonna fill this for 2 and heal it for 2, and also hit me for 2. This is my health bar. You can see it's not very long, but we have extra lives. And also, Purify, the blue attacks, will heal me and damage enemies. And so healing is very easy to come by. So it makes sense why you have such a low max HP. Also, these virtues are abilities that I can only use if I've taken damage up to their point. And I can use this one once per turn. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just start out by attacking with the things that damage me. And then them bit. Oh, they have thorns. I almost messed up badly. So now that I've activated my skills, I can use them and then heal back up. And oops. Well, I can reroll their die in order to deal the 1 purification to myself. Well, It's fine, I'm not taking a life loss. This almost got very silly very early, though. Oh, right, I had Light Shield. Alright. So, Forge Wave landed on one of the bad sides. Also, this die is glowing red because it has a mandatory action. If I don't re-roll it into something else, I have to use it. So I have to either heal my enemy or damage myself. Okay, you're hitting yourself for 4, which means you're definitely finishing this. Well, and healing. Okay, so I'll use your thorns to get my last virtue active. Let's reroll now. This has sides that deal lower self-damage. Oh. Didn't manage to reroll the Forge Wave into anything good. This has to target an enemy. I'll target myself with the 2 heal to try to keep myself from dying. Oh wait, I just won. I did not do the math on how much damage I would be dealing with that ability. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't call out is if you both heal and take damage again, to reactivate a virtue, you can use it again in the same turn. So I think that's what happened there. Some wave. If it could finish off an enemy by triggering, it triggers by dealing an AoE to all enemies. It's just a debuff with stacks. I mean, you can read the description there. It's Shark Rupture. Okay, deal 1 purification to enemy X times, where X is the amount of corruption on your corruption meter. Okay. So it could deal up to like 7 damage, but could deal way more if you have the buff that makes you deal extra damage. I forgot its name. Debuff negation, but there's a high chance you just roll a corrupt action. I'll just take some wave. Surf. Apply 2 wave to an enemy and draw. Unforgeable sides. If a side can be forged, I could change it either at a forge shop or with the Forge Wave action. Deal damage and shield self. Seems pretty solid. Deal 12 to yourself? You would need Light Shield to survive, right? Or the Incorruptible status, or I'm sure there are other ways. Oh yeah, but it deals like 10 in an AoE, or 9, or down to 7. I think I'll just take this. I feel like I probably need to get used to taking more risk, but I probably don't want to take a die that kills me every single time I draw it. Wait, one interesting thing about the map design is every act is designed so that you always do the same number of fights. Even when there's a choice of fights, like a normal battle or an elite, the paths all converge, and then you just make your choice. And then we have the boss up here. So yeah, fights in this game take a while, but there aren't very many fights per run as well. I'll look at balanced dice. Well, if I end up skipping both of them, then I only get 20 star shards, which are the basic money. Draw 2 safe dice. Deal purification, deal corruption and unforgeable. Deal AoE corruption, deal corruption to self. Let's just take another wave die with decent numbers on it, I'm thinking. Okay. Oh, this is the decreased corrupt values. Okay. Drawing dice is neat, because one thing I didn't call out explicitly is there's no energy in this game. If you draw a die, you can use it. Okay, meditate is always the name given to dice that are mostly about purifying yourself. I guess if I had this die with the one that deals 12 to self, the corrupt action would become 1, which would deal a lot of damage, because the damage done for each corruption reduced. So yeah, there are combos. Pretty much every risky die, there's some combo to make it really good. So I guess you probably take a small number of them and then try to build around them. I'll grab this. I need dice with bad sides because I took a forge die, and then I hope to actually roll the forge. I mean, you can't just forge anything. I don't need a bad side explicitly. All right, what we got going on? Well, I could apply wave and then use geyser uppercut to draw 2 more dice. I like drawing early in a turn. You do not have thorns, so I don't have to think too hard about how many times I attack you. You have 2 dice because you have boost. I get 5 dice this turn because I have boost. Alright, well, I know what I'm doing with that one. I'd like to be able to reroll those. I guess I could hit myself for 3 and then reroll this. And that also opens up popping something with this. Let's see, this doesn't really have any better sides on it. Could reroll the enemy dice as well. All right, they're both the same. It just gets an extra copy because it has boost. I think it's pretty much the best actions I could have rolled. I wouldn't mind having double self-corrupt, I guess. Oh. Rolled it back into the same thing. Let's see. Well, if I use the 1 self-purify here, and then hit myself for 3, I at least get to deal 8 to the enemy. And let's see, I'm only taking 2. I don't need to actually purify myself anymore right now. Oh yeah, it got less over corruption and less healing because I had light shield on it. Light shield blocked corruption explicitly. Well, let's lead with this. What's the forge wave? If I forged it here, I'd at least have a higher number on the wave. And I kind of have the worst side of this, so let's... Nice, 7 wave. Well, maybe I start working on my minor reroll die, but I'm probably removing this die at some point. Alright, well... Let us forge this die. This side will become 7 wave instead of 4 wave. Oh, I bet that other battle I didn't realize the enemy was going to die because I didn't think about wave. No. I just won't use that die. We win next turn. I need to do 1 and then wave will trigger and then they die. Oh wait, I need to do 3 because they healed themselves with corruption. Alright. 50 shards and 2 standard die selections. Forge area purify. 6 corruption. You can tank that if you're at max. This effect, gain 1 light shield for each die in your hand, end your turn without discarding any dice. Okay, so you could save them up for next turn, although I think max dice in hand is like 8 or something. Never really tried using the Calm effect. Calm 2 does seem decent. Especially if you want to like wait to use a risk or a corruption action until a later turn. Like maybe you want to try re-rolling it again. And your re-roll will be back up. Yeah, there's probably some cool tricks with Calm. But I'm gonna take a risky die for fun. Deal 2 purification to an enemy for each die you have in your dice pool that has shark in its name. So this, yeah, is unique to the character Cellarius. If it says neutral, that means any character can get it. Deal 8 now, or 12 if I had got the 3 side. Let's see, the starter dice do not have shark in the name. Oh wait, shark blow does. Okay. That's all my sharks besides the shark tornado I just took. I don't know if I want to take a die with Dissolve Life when I only have my characters reroll. I don't have any other form of like discard or, well, I have this reroll, but yeah, I don't think I'm into Dissolve Life dice yet. Let's grab more wave. The numbers seem solid. Event or safe dice. Go to the forge shop. I have a die with a forge effect already. It's very early to have that, but might be cool to replace like the 4 here or something. I still don't know what I'm doing with pathing. Yeah, let's look at the event. It's just a free relic, or rather a star blessing. Increase purification dealt by safe dice and starter dice by 1. Gain incorruptible every 5 turns. You have 6 corruption on your corruption meter. You deal 4 additional purification. That sounds fun. This character, I feel like more than others, is kind of into lowering their current health, even though like everyone has virtues. I could grab a sentinel. Sentinels are like little buddies that always roll the same die every turn. They have a small max HP, like even smaller than the main characters usually, and if they die, they revive in 3 turns or at the end of battle. I think the in 3 turns is not something the game launched with. There is a character that also has dice that can repair sentinels. They're the sentinel-based character. Anyway, let's go to the forge shop. Okay, so I can replace something with one of these. Go Soul. Prevents your next heart loss until the end of enemy's turn. This effect is triggered, fully refills your corruption meter with purification and to refresh your virtues. Seems pretty strong. I mean, all of these seem pretty strong. Kind of like draw 2. I'd also use something less expensive, mostly just to replace a slot. Like if you buy the cheaper forges, I guess I can only afford one either way. But I could do like this and destroy a die. Yeah, let's go that way. Oh, since I can't use the forge die on the forge die because it is the forge die, let's actually replace one of these sides. And let's destroy the minor reroll die, I'm thinking. Starter dice are often good to destroy. Take the elite fight. Alright, what's your gimmick? Guess it's probably on their dice if it's not on their overcorruption. Okay, apply doom to the oh, that's kind of bad, huh? If I'm doomed, I deal more, and I have a die that could deal 6 base damage to me. Okay. Player doom, player doom, player doom. Okay. So these guys punish you for taking corrupt dice. Oh, and this one puts dice with corrupt actions into your dice pool. Understood. Thinking about whether I want to reroll this one. It could become this, which would deal more self-damage, or it could become one of the sides that does less self-damage. I think I'll leave it alone. Alright. Shield myself. See, I have 2 shield. That negates this already. See, I have 6 incoming damage, so I need to be full health since I just lost my shield. Actually, wait. I'm getting light shield here too. So 6 incoming damage against 2 shields, so 4. That puts me here. I might want to be higher on health, but I think I'm instead just gonna block this guy doing self-corrupt. I've already drawn the scariest die in my die pool. Okay, and yeah, it already changes the numbers on these dice in reaction to the doom that's been applied to me. 4 is the highest on both of these. I think I'm just gonna reroll these. Alright, 2 and 3, and then I have 5 incoming damage at the end of the turn. Oh dear. See, if I take 3 now, then, oh right, I have the Zenith Ring. Let's use this first. Because when I kill this guy, Wave is gonna trigger and put me off of Zenith status. Alright, we're fine. You know, I took the Zenith Ring for a reason. It's almost like this guy has a multi-hit virtue right when he's on 6 corruption. So yeah, this is the cursed die that was put into my dice pool. There's no wave on anything, so I can't trigger this. I could just hit them with the corruption, it would heal them. And they'd be closer to their over-corruption. Oh, I don't have any other self-corrupt in this draw. Smack him! And then this AoE fully heals me because I did 4 additional, and also it kills the enemy, which is a full heal anyway. I mean, you don't get your lives back, but, you know, you always start every battle with a full corruption meter. Rather, full of purification. It's always full of something. I'll just pass here. Increases virtues purification by 1, and this character has 3 different virtues that deal purification, right? It's this one that's the multi-hit, it's the single target hit, and it's the AoE. That sounds fun. I guess, do I have anything that scales over the course of a battle? Not really. I have scaling over the course of a run. I guess this is kind of like scaling. I'll take a Reef Song though. Maybe we can forge the 1-hits into more wave. Although I feel like you only get to forge like once every other battle. Maybe I should be dragging these battles out more? Especially when the enemy doesn't have a way to scale, then I could get more forges. I feel like my own dice would kill me though, if I had dallied. Whenever you or Sentinel deal corruption to an enemy, apply 1 light shield to you and your Sentinels. The first draw phase of each battle when drawing your initial hand, risky die are drawn first. Oh, that's kind of fun. Because I could then like hit myself and be on minimum. Maybe I'll just take this Starfall banner though. I guess it's kind of the equivalent of a incense burner from Slay the Spire, in that you are very resistant to damage every few turns. And like, incense burner's good. I kinda want to destroy some more starter dice, although duplicating a non-epic die, I guess I could make a second forge wave. It's already been forged once. And they could forge each other too. I don't think I'm that into that though. I think we look at some safe dice and then destroy a couple dice from the starter list. Another Reef Song? Another geyser uppercut? I think I'd need more sources of wave before I take another geyser uppercut. Let's take another reef song. Oh, inner peace. Gain serenity, increases purification received. If it was dealt, I would take it. I think if it was dealt, though, it would be on a risky die, and only 2 faces would give you the buff. Yeah, let's just take a purify die. Okay, let's remove one of the shields and one of the... I didn't take the thing that scales with sharks, right? Yeah. Let's get rid of a shark blow. Take a little self-damage out of the die pool. Let's sacrifice a heart for a star blessing, because I'm full hearts, and beating the boss will restore all the hearts. Whenever you are Sentinel deal corruption to an enemy, you receive 3 purification. Every 8 times you deal purification to enemies, gain 1 boost. I like that one. I like drawing. And since it's granted by boost, you draw next turn, so you'll have a full set of dice and virtues possibly to deal with any negative consequences if you, like, draw into a risky die. Alright, you have boost, so you have 2 dice. Oh, you apply Unholy Mist. Unholy Mist applies Shadow Mantle, which is the opposite of Light Shield. It blocks purification. I don't have a way to apply Wave. I could probably reroll this into some Light Shield. Anyway, let's start with this. If I heal myself for 2, I can get down to here. And then, yeah, the Area Purify Virtue. I'm not gonna reroll this, I just want to use it like this. And then bop him for 16. I can't, oh, I should have used this to get down. Oh well. Alright. And yeah, you're doing 2 AoE. Well, that was a ton of damage on round 1. This boss isn't gonna last very long. Okay, but I have to remember my first Purify on myself. I'm gonna have 2 Shadow Mantle. That's the thing I need to remember. Alright, I can forge something to a 5 wave. Which is probably better than 4 enemy Purify and 2 self-corrupt most of the time. Let's see. I don't have a way to get to exactly 1. I could forge the 5 wave into another 5 wave. Perfect. Oh, that was... Oh, interesting. I had enough wave that it exceeded the enemy's max HP, but it didn't kill because they had Shadow Mantle. I didn't think about that interaction. It's not it triggers when it'll kill the enemy, it's when, you know, the HP value is correct. But anyway, we still win. Things you learn your second time playing a character ever. Alright, so yeah, we get a Sentinel for defeating a boss. I can look at their dice, which I find usually is more interesting than looking at their health value and their art. Okay, so this one can discard dice from my hand, which could be good if I want to avoid a bad consequence. And also it deals purification when it discards. Dice drive, you upgrade it, it just draws you dice all the time, which is pretty neat. And yeah, Sentinels have 5 levels, you can upgrade them at the Sentinel shops. Choose a die from your draw pool. If your draw pool's empty, shuffle first. Okay, so this has a lot of tutoring. Some from your discard, some from your draw. And some it just is like, get it back. Take the Astrea. We've got some risky dice and balanced dice I might not want to play. Enemy has wave, trigger it using half of the wave amount as purification, then decrease wave by 2. That seems great. Oh yeah, these are epic dice. Of course it's great. I killed a boss, I get epic dice. Or rather, I purified a boss. It's very much alive. Double wave on an enemy. If that enemy has no wave, apply 6 wave. Twin smash. Yeah, this is my bottom virtue, but with different numbers. I am kind of building into wave, once again. I did that my first time as this character. I mean, triggering... Oh wait, it's trigger using half, and then decrease by 2. If it was just trigger wave, this is almost as good as doubling. Kind of. It wouldn't scale very well with multiple of it. This seems like the more consistent one, since even the low sides are 5s. I guess if the enemy has no wave, though, you can't use these 4 sides at all. Maybe this is the more... Yeah, we'll grab this. Alright, Black Hole Blessings. They all have downsides. At the start of each battle, gain 3 in power. Increases dice purification by, well, 3, because it's 3. From now on, you only have 1 heart. That also means you can't sacrifice hearts, so this would deny me, like, 1 to 3 additional blessings of the regular type. For 1 additional die per turn at the start of each battle, apply Obscure to all enemies. You can't see the over-corruption meter of enemies with Obscure. I usually like this one. It doesn't seem like that big a deal. About 2 additional dice per turn, you can only use 1 virtue per turn. Refresh ignores this condition. Yeah, I'll grab this one. I mean, theoretically, if you just do all the math and keep track of the overcorruption meters, this actually has no downside. It's just draw 1 additional dice per turn. I like the mystery of events. I probably click on them more than I should, and I'm going to still do it anyway. When you get closer, you realize the telescope is broken and stuck in a strange position. Look into the telescope, gain a random non-skippable black hole blessing. Oh. Or just leave. Let's go for it. Draw 1 additional die per turn. At the start of each battle, gain 2 doom. Oh no. Huh. So... how many sides of this just kill me? 4 of them? Well, if I don't draw it with a light shield, but I removed some of the light shield from the deck. Where's my next opportunity to remove dice? Oh, I can use this Broken Shrine. Yeah, the Broken Shrine, one of its options is to destroy 4 non-starter dice, which often you don't want to be destroying, but if something happens to your build, or you tried for like 2 builds and one of them didn't work out, it's a great way to get some removals. Anyway, let's go to the Sentinel shop. Question mark? Unknown device? At the start of its turn, all targets... Wait, I think I've had this before, yeah. Becomes a random die every time it's drawn. It can become any die that's available to you as a reward with a 20% chance of becoming an epic die. And as it levels up, the chance of becoming an epic die goes up. Oh, you deal random values, not 0, because you're permanently disoriented. Or I can upgrade my existing Sentinel for 150. Let's see. Oh, right, I have a thing that can help me discard. Yeah, maybe I don't need to hurry to remove that 1 die, but I think I do still want it gone. I don't want that much risk. The Doom is certainly something. Wait, are you level 1 right now? You're currently level 1. So if I upgraded you, you'd have this. You gain 1 Purify here, 1 Inventive here, and you do not have your HP change. let's grab this thing. Alright. Oh. You gain Doom continually. You'll be obscured in a moment. You've got Thorns. Thorns does not retaliate, though. Oh, yeah. I just got 2 relics that draw me dice just recently, huh? Alright, exactly 6 self-corrupt, huh? Well, that sounds fun. None of my other dice corrupt me. And then I hit the guy that doesn't have thorns. Okay, this is on one of its worst sides. This also is on one of its worst sides. Let's just reroll both of them. Oh, well, that was productive. Use that last because it's going to heal me. Oh, wave triggering heals me. That is a thing that happens, yeah. All right, might have misordered some stuff. I don't need to discard. Well, decent turn. Eliminated an enemy, did some decent AoE. Actually, why was it that big? I feel like... Oh, it occurs to me, part of why Incense Burner is so good is it carries between battles. I don't know if the Starfall banner does. Alright. I think if I simply deal damage, I don't need to worry about how I'm using my corrupt dice. Got him. Alright, if I'm planning to head to... Where's the map? Oh yeah, it's the compass thing. If I'm planning to head here, I might want to not skip anything here so that I can just remove them. Oh, that sure is a die. Oh yeah, but if you had that Indigo Soul effect, you wouldn't lose a heart. That is a lot of damage for a single die. Use die from your hand to copy and reroll. By 1 protection. I guess, what do I think I am removing at the Broken Shrine? It can't be starters. I could remove Geyser Uppercut. Maybe I don't actually want both Reef Songs, but yeah, the Shark Tornado. Not actually that impressed by the High Guard. I could get rid of this Purify, so I don't really need to take something just to remove it. By 1 protection, which negates a debuff, draw a die. Okay, not really feeling the need to block debuffs. Especially because, like, this applies before I would ever have a chance to use this. I'm gonna skip here. Can we grab another basic wave? Alright. Use the Broken Shrine. Destroy 4 non-starter die. Let's get rid of Shark Tornado. Is there anything else with a corruption that's more than 4? I guess if it's a targeted corruption, though, I could at least use it on the enemies. Yeah, this doesn't really synergize with much. It's solid, but it doesn't really fit into a plan. Yeah, I guess Geyser Uppercut became a little worse, sort of, when I got High Tide. Like, drawing is cool. It's not bad. I guess if you use the High Tide first and then reduce by 6, you're feeling pretty cool. What risky dice do I still have after that last round of destroying things? Nothing. I killed my only risky die. Okay, that makes the singularity sextant a little less interesting. Random light shields are fine. Take it. I feel like there are a few fights where it's like really good. Okay. I guess I could have taken the astrolabe and then gone to this chest and grabbed a risky die that would like always be drawn first, but let's look at a couple safe dice. Safe has self-corrupt on it, but it's a low number. I kind of do want a little more self-corruption again. So I removed a big one, and we do have this Zenith ring. What is this? Discard 1 die from your hand. If you do, apply 5 wave to the enemy with the least corruption. To the enemy that you're closest to triggering wave on. Kind of. Depends on where other wave is. The thing is, I keep doing this thing where I don't take dice that I need to discard, and then I don't need discards. Just skip. Take a hard battle. Okay, so you do this ramping thing where over time, bigger Nefarious Pulse AoEs are happening. Okay, your Sentinels mostly have do nothing. Fair enough. And you just keep applying Nefarious Pulse. Understood. Oh. Yeah, I don't have a way to deal exactly 6 to myself. At least not easily. Oh, maybe before... Oh, wait, I have a 1 here. That's pretty handy, actually. Is it? I could forge something as well. If I forge the minor invigorating punch, or just like one of the sides of shark blow, or this into a higher number. I can't forge the sentinel dice. That would probably be overpowered if you could. Kinda wanna re-roll this. Well, let's start here. None of these sides deals exactly 2. 1 corruption to the player. So yeah, I'd probably just throw this sentinel die there if it doesn't reroll into something good. You see something with 111 HP, so it's your favorite thing on screen? Fair enough. Alright, good luck. Guess this is a game? Yeah. It is in fact a game. Roguelite deck builder. Alright, 1 purify on an enemy, 5 self-corrupt. So if I do this, I can deal exactly 5 to myself with this. Which I'm considering to be good. Oh, maybe I should have forged something. Well, I can still do it to this. 6 is more than 4. Alright. Ended turn at max health because of the AoE Purify. Yeah, that was the Nefarious Pulse going off, and it has stacked. This enemy, you don't want it to live for very long. Although, like, ideally it puts some Nefarious Pulse on the Sentinels, and then you kill the Sentinel and that much Nefarious Pulse is just gone. Alright, well, I see I can apply more wave, and then I can double the wave. And now when you get to 34 health, you explode. Alright, heal self for 1. Heal 2 to self. bop them. Oh, we won. I was about to do this to heal up. Yeah, that's a very good combo, the Zenith Ring with this character. Because your AoE just heals you all the way up at the end of your turn, or whenever you use it. Your favorite is dead, oh no. Heal 3 purification. If that enemy has at least 5 wave, refresh your virtues, then decrease wave by 5. Otherwise, apply 5 wave. Oh. Seems cool. Take a basic Shark Strike. I think I'll just skip here. Feels like we've already got strong stuff going on. I don't need to change a lot. Whenever an enemy with wave is defeated, all the wave it had is passed to the enemy with the least corruption. Oh, so if the enemies have like different max HP value, you can chain wave explosions. And, oh yeah, also this one's pretty good. Whenever an enemy dies, rerolled, that enemy receives 5 purification damage. But I like this. Seems fun. The Tamed Remoras. Alright, I could destroy a couple starter dice. That's probably better than an event. Maybe. I still don't know how good events are. Alright. Goodbye, Minor Invigorating Punch and Minor Shield. Alright. Let's see, I could upgrade 1 Sentinel. I'm 10 shards short of another upgrade. Or I could Forge Shop. Let's go to the Forge Shop. To replace my die faces. Apply 1 Serenity, increase purification gain. Apply 4 Light Shield to all targets. 14 on a Marine offering. That's a pretty big number. What die do I want to change? I guess I could keep replacing sides of Forge Wave. 1 Serenity is pretty good. Just grab some shards. I have all my lives. Surely I don't need all 3 to defeat the boss. We'll grab a blessing. Multiverse Cube can only be found in chapters 1 and 2. That's what C1, C2 means. You can shuffle each reward choice once. Oh, I have a lot of safe dice. Refresh your virtues every 8 safe die. Counter is kept between... Okay, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 of my 14 bag is safe dice. At the start of each battle, refresh your virtues. Enable all your virtues, ignore any effect that disable them. So, I said 2 different refresh effects. I'll grab this one. Yippee! Oh, hey! Boss battle, Act 2. Got stuff going on. Oh, yeah. Right, you make guys, and you apply Doom, so you escalate over time. That's Forge Wave. High Tide. It's the shark guy, yeah. Let's see. Well, we'll start with this. Can you 4 to myself? Can I heal for 3 though? Yes, 2 plus 1 is often 3. Oh, I forgot about the random light shield, but it didn't land on me, so the math works still. Then our Zenith Ring is active, so we bop this guy for 16. Do I want to reroll this to try to forge something? Yes. And I didn't take the thing that hits an enemy when you reroll their die. Also, it's on the best side possible. This has a 50-50 of going up or down, or, well, a 33-33, and then it also has a 33 staying the same. Yeah, I just want to reroll this one die. I can make 3 into 5. Alright, nice first turn. I feel like we might be too strong. Oh, Silencing Aura is kind of bothersome. Let's see. Thick Skin. Thick Skin doesn't bother me so much. Well, if I simply put 7 Wave on an enemy, they explode immediately, but because of my Tamed Remoras, I think what I actually want to do is put the 6 on first, and then the 7. And then we get a 13 that gets passed on. Oh, wait, actually, I think I did that wrong. Because this one had 9 max, so if I did 7 here, it would have passed here, and then I could have applied the 6. Yeah, suboptimal. I missed dealing 7 damage there. Anyway, Virtues are unlocked now. Fresh Virtues, huh? Don't have a way to take exactly 2. Not end turn because this hasn't been used. Alright, we're getting a little silly. Need to deal 9 to the boss and then we win. And I have 6 of it here. No hidden. I can't see what he rolled. It's gonna matter so much when he's dead. Oh, I can forge before I win though. 6 is more than 2. Purified. Okay, these are level 2 sentinels. My current sentinels are level 1. I think when you get a sentinel as a reward, it's always 1 level higher than your lowest level sentinel. I'm not sure of that though. The charged pylon seems generally better than the random guy. It does have less health. But it always hits something for 3. I guess I don't get to target this. But then also... Again, it gains more copycat. Remora is so cute. That's true. But at the end of your turn, you receive 1 purification, then a random enemy receives 1 purification if you overhealed with it. Okay, this is... Oh, lower corruption values of your own dice. Although since I have that Doom... Yeah, ignore Doom. Which I think means it puts it to 1 even if you have Doom. Not it puts it to 1 and then your Doom is applied. Yeah, I have this giving me Doom. Maybe I go for the cute one. You get all dice from your hand instead of 1 die. And this can do it to an enemy. Yeah, seems fun. I'll replace Colossus Hand. Actually, I haven't really been using Inventive. Yeah, I'll actually replace the Astrolabe. Refresh plus plus plus. 50-50 of refreshing everything. Apply wave in an AoE. Deal double purification and double corruption next turn. Oh. If it was the current turn, that would be kind of cooler, because then you could actually see what it's going to interact with. And you could, like, use your corruption first. How much damage do I think refreshing my virtues does? At best, it's like 16 plus 6, like 22, plus the AoE. Let's say it hits 2 things. That's like 34. But that's like if I'm already at 1 and my AoE hasn't been used yet, so I've actually been at 1 twice that turn. I think the math is not actually that favorable. I'm gonna go Seaquake. Oh, increase wave applied by 4. Oh, but replace your area purify 2 virtue with enemy wave 1 virtue. And you deal 1 less normal purification. I've kind of been relying on the AoE heal at the end of my turns. 2 additional dice can only use 1 virtue. 4 additional dice at the start of each battle. Apply 4 Unholy Mist. I think I deal so much self-purify. Yeah, I'll take... No, wait. If I take another draw extra dice, I overdraw on my first turn, so this isn't actually as good as it could be. How much wave do I have? I know a lot. I can always heal myself with the single target virtue. I guess this does mean there's less synergy with Zenith Ring, because I can't make this bigger with Zenith Ring. But it's bigger all the time due to Trident of Depths, probably. I'm expecting it to be a 5 AoE, not a 1 AoE. Maybe that's overly optimistic. What do I want? I could take shards and then upgrade sentinels. At Remora, I got pretty cool at high levels. Alternative plays, Forge Shop is fine. Yeah, let's just grab a couple of Remora levels. Just making sure to look at my options. Alright, that's the level where it gains an extra heal bot. Which I guess having heal bot is another reason the Trident of Depths is acceptable. Just clicking every elite. Outbreak. One's that? Oh, when you're low on health, you gain Doom, so you deal more damage. But if I kill you with Wave, you don't even actually get there. Okay, it applies 5 wave. Oh, it's not an AoE. Right. Fair enough. I could have done this first. It'll refresh my virtues instead of applying 5 wave. Which I guess is fine. Because my virtue then applies 5 wave again. I don't have a way to take exactly 1 self damage, but I can use this to reduce the damage to self, and then I have a way to take exactly 1 self damage. Probably, okay, they're putting a couple bad dice in my dice pool and dealing a total of 2 damage to me, because this guy's not triggering his overcorruption. Even if I trigger Outbreak, he's not triggering his overcorruption. Alright, I do need to actually survive this. I can do it with this, though. And then... just making sure I'm not, like, doing a plan that will kill me. I think I'll reroll this, and... I don't don't think I want to reroll anything else here. Oh, right, you're doing one AoE corruption. I should probably watch out for that. I think I rerolled it into the same thing it already was. Excellent. I was just hoping not to actually do anything. Oh, it doubled and then added 4 due to the Trident of Depths. Not how I expected that interaction to work. Alright. Let's see. If I trigger your outbreak, you still don't kill my Remora. Why did Twin Smash light up there? I should have been focusing on this one. I forgot that the tamed Remoras were going to pass the wave somewhere. Oh well. With 5 incoming damage, I do need to heal myself a little. Oh, well, I have 2 light shield, actually. 5 incoming damage on me is kind of perfect, actually. Now that I look at it. Oh, I forgot about the Remora hand as well. I'm kind of new to having that Sentinel. Alright. Well, I have drawn Wave. I believe my enemies are dead. Is any of these the Forge die, though? No. So there's not much point in rerolling anything just to win the fight. Got him. Oh boy, that's big numbers a wave. And I'm not really consistently even using my reroll virtue. I have seen big numbers and I wanted them. Okay, so this gets an extra hit. No, it gets an extra 4 hits if the enemy has 4 wave. Okay. Or Crush, deal 1 corruption to any target 6 times unaffected by Doom, then deal 5 AoE purification. Okay, and the corruption number and the AoE purification change. I'll pass. Got up to the next multiple of 50. I guess I've passed a total of 5 times. We have 1 heart, deal 2 additional purification. Every 4 times you deal purification to enemies, receive 1. I'll just take this. More virtues is cool. Rather, more getting to use them. Broken Shrine. Do I have another 4? Maybe I shouldn't have skipped dice there, and then I could have destroyed some more non-starter dice. I could sacrifice a heart for it, but then I won't have a heart to sacrifice up here, and this one's worth, since it's the last one, it's worth 2 blessings. Look at risky dice and then probably just destroy a couple starter dice. Make plus. AoE Wave. Erdanian Wrath. Empower is... I don't have Empower. Serenity, but can also apply Torment, which increases corruption received. Also, Wave doesn't interact very well with Serenity. Because Wave tends to be 1 big hit, not a lot of hits. Take more AoE Wave, though. Draw balance dice, do AoEs of some sort. Gain Empower, but I'm building Wave. Bye. Alright. Get rid of a minor invigorating punch. Get rid of I'll get rid of this anchor push, honestly. Oh, light shield is decent. I could just skip the second removal, but I think I'll get rid of Shark Blow. Although I'm kind of running out of ways to self-damage, which are important to have. I guess I added things that had one sides, which due to the 2 Doom here are actually like 3 sides. In Rolling Stars, whenever dies rerolled, deal damage. Yeah, I've seen that before. It's more virtue refreshing, which I get, yeah, let's go with that. Yep. Another elite. Alright, so you have thorns, you have all targets receive double purification and double corruption. Oh no. That's awkward. Okay, and that's the thing that blocks purification. Yeah, block all purification, then decrease reinforced by 1. But if it receives the number of stacks all at once, lose all reinforce at once. Okay, so this will just straight up deal 6 because it's doubled due to the hypersensitive aura. It's my Sea Quake, that's a wave plus. Yeah, I'll use this one and re-roll the other one. You're worth re-rolling. Yeah. You are still a 3 corrupt. Okay, I need to watch out for the thorns, but I do want the wave over there, because then I can explode them for 54, and then it moves, and then I get another hit of 54 or more. Although I think in order to use refreshing headbutt, you gotta put some wave on him just to take it off. I haven't quite worked out how I'm surviving this turn. I'm sure we'll know in a moment. Should have rerolled this the first time. Oh, well, whatever. Use this first. I don't have a corrupt die to lower the value of anymore. Alright. You're dealing 4 in an AoE. So my Remora is dying because it didn't get any shield. I guess, is Healbot gonna be doubled? I think it would be, so I wouldn't die even if I don't heal at all. But I think I'm gonna do this, just... Oh, right. Zenith Ring. Just in case I've misunderstood a mechanic. Okay, that was a heal for 4. Oh, right, but it overhealed such an enemy. So that wasn't bad. Yeah, my Remora... It has fallen. Okay, I like this thing that doubles wave. So let's put a little more wave on you. And then double it. And you explode for 100. Oh, that's funny. It had the, whatever it was called. Plated? Reinforced? So it didn't actually take the hit, but it killed the other thing. Well, that's awkward. Now I have to kill a thing directly that had 2 thorns. What are you even doing? Applying minimized? That's fine. Oh, this, though, is not fine. I don't have any way to reroll right now. Oh, wait! The thing with hypersensitive aura is dead. This does not deal 8 anymore. Alright, I can't use this virtue, though, because of the thorns. Well, I can after I heal. Wait. I don't know if it's gonna hit me twice. Science. I took the damage twice. Okay. Wait. I have made several mistakes, perhaps. Well, I can do this. This. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Nothing bad was about to happen. Oh, these aren't even mandatory actions. I can just end turn. If I use this, I do lose a heart. If I use this, we're fine. All right. Yeah, I could have probably played that turn, I think actually just last turn better, and knocked off the protection before exploding the wave, but we got him. We didn't lose a heart. Still an optimal battle. Or rather, the optimal result to the battle. Maybe I play enough wave that it's actually okay to remove some. Yeah, actually, I think Geyser Uppercut is worth it, especially with Trident of the Depths. If I just get another thing that applies wave, we are in business. Reef Song is less good with Trident of Depths, but it's still good. I'll skip though. I feel like my dice are like kind of trying to kill me. Gain 1 Empower for each 5 risky die you have. Gain 0 Empower. That seems unexciting. Every 3 turns, some Light Shield. Versus, yeah, I think I'll take the when you deal corruption, gain healing. Just for another possible emergency heal if I roll badly. I could take one of the chests, double skip, and then have just enough to upgrade Sentinels twice. Or buy an epic die. Or I could duplicate a non-epic die. What non-epic die would I want to duplicate? Honestly, Forge Wave is looking pretty good since I've already forged it twice. Just one of the basic waves, maybe? Maybe Geyser Uppercut? I removed one earlier and now I want 2? Is that true? I think maybe just this wave. Just another wave source. Upgrading Sentinels is probably better than that. Is there a shop next act? I think there's a choice of shops at the start of the true final boss act. Start here. Vendetta. Whenever receives corruption, apply X empower to this creature, but also increase corruption received by the same amount. I think this is a skip. I'm thinking about the double skip strategy. If I had upgraded the Sentinel, yeah, if I had this at max level, it's still only a 50-50 to actually get the reduced to 1 effect. I'll skip to reach the next multiple of 50 star shards and then actually go to the Sentinel shop. Oh, it is showing me level 3 Sentinels in here. Okay. Oh, let's get this upgrade. And, oh, you gain Empower. Yeah, sure. Oh, and you have a 5th hit point now. That's probably good. Sacrifice a heart. We made it here with all the hearts. I would heal a heart if I was missing one, probably. For 2 hex die you play, destroy that die instead of discarding it. I only have 17 dice, so I don't have anywhere close to 25. Apply 1 light shield to you and all sentinels when you apply corruption to an enemy. Malicious Orb and Moon Eye? Enriching Incense. I don't apply, or I don't add hex dice to my own die pool. But I think some battles in the final act will result in hex dice. Like, if you play 8 virtues in a single turn, gain 3 Apex Instinct, which makes random enemies receive purification. If you have 25 dice, you deal more damage with Purify. Whenever an enemy gets overcorrupted, gain 2 in power. At the end of your turn, decreases in power by 2. So temporary empower in reaction to overcorruption. I think this is the best one. I think I actually am playing a lot of virtues. I have a couple ways to refresh them. Uncaged Anomaly. This is the boss I've fought more. Low skin negates a buff. Reality disruption deals random damage. Alrighty. What we got going on this turn? Well, I like starting out a battle. Oh, it negated the buff. Well, I'm fine with that. Let's reroll this. It can surely become better. Apply Torment to yourself, which increases corruption received. I think I'm fairly cool with most of what's going on. Let's reroll this. Hey! Excellent. Okay, 6 AoE waves. Oh, right, and then 4 additional wave from the Trident of Depths. So you have 24 wave on you already. That's pretty cool. What if it was a bigger number? And also, I hit you. I don't need the Soothing Remora effect, but I'm going to try to work towards Golden Tooth. I guess I don't have... Yeah, I don't have enough ways to trigger virtues, actually. Okay, well... Yeah, let's just play that. Should have done that earlier in the turn. It's not likely to matter. Alright, so we've dealt 25 damage to the boss itself and applied 86 wave. And most of its self-hits were blocked with Light Shield. With a random Light Shield. All dice from your hand with any corrupt action become 1. Sign me up. Deal 10, and these are 1s now. Kind of like this hit for 6, actually. I have just assumed I could survive the turn. I have this. We're fine. More dice out here. This is not mandatory, even though it has Corrupt on it. This will refresh my virtues. Let's actually reroll these. Hey, some Light Shield and some damage done. Okay, 4 is the highest it goes. And it's not a mandatory action. Alrighty. Okay, you're creating more anomaly spawns, which is kind of good for me. And then I will simply not use this die. I guess with Healbot, I think I would have survived. Oh, right, but I didn't know where the reality disruption hits were gonna go. Alright, an AoE wave would be neat. Or just like, oh wait, I just need to hit the boss for 1. Oh, but I get to forge first. Excellent. Got him. Thinking level 3 Protostar is probably better than level 2 Colossus hand. This has Vendetta. When it receives corruption, apply Empower, and then just all of its sides deal a little purification. Jewish Pylon isn't bad either, though. It's basically the purification version of Thorns, and it has auto turret. And it can copy your dice. Yeah, actually, I like this more. Oh yeah, epic dice. I don't really want to discard dice. This is a lot of wave. I don't have Empower. I'm not building into it. Yeah, let's grab this. Use purification received by enemies by 1. You deal 1 less purification to you and Sentinels. Seems generally bad. 1 additional die per turn. Start of each battle, add 3 wound hex dice to your pool. I do have the thing that gets rid of hex dice, but it's a bit slow. Start of each battle, apply 2 hidden to all enemies. Can't see what they roll for 2 turns. Even though I'll overdraw on turn 1, and I guess any turn where I trigger the boost from Cosmic Sandals. Actually, this might be a skip. Yeah, I'll skip for 50. We'll open the gate to the true final act. Had a couple runs in the title, but this game actually is like pretty long. Maybe I'll just end stream after this one run. I'd fight the corrupted version myself, or the corrupted version of the 3rd character, the Sentinels guy. Why are there corrupted versions of the oracles here anyway? I haven't died yet. I'm 7-0. Maybe there's some time stuff going on here. I don't think I'm gonna win streak my way all the way through all the difficulties. Yeah, I think Forge Shop sounds good. Geyser Uppercut 7. Why Incorruptible? That seems good. I'll put it on the last side of Forge Wave, I guess. I wonder how many faces I forged over the course of the run with Forge Wave after we started with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. Huh. Alright, so you have a couple unique Sentinels from this guy, Cellarius, the Tide Hammer. When defeated, apply 1 corrupted bubble to you and apply 1 doom to corrupted Cellarius. If it receives 3 corruption or more at once, receives X additional corruption, then decreases corrupted bubble by 1. Okay. Deepness Presence. At the start of battle, adds 3 corrupt virtue in the rightmost empty slot of your corruption meter for the rest of the battle. Okay, I see it. Purification also increases corrupted Cellarius' over corruption. Oh. Whenever you get to 6 over corruption on your corruption. Oh, man. I'm not really gonna get to use my Zenith Ring, because I'll get corrupted bubble every time I get down there. That's mean. And rude. And green. Okay, you both do the same thing, and you just have Obscure because of my Shaded Talisman. Alright, what are you actually doing? You're applying Corrupted Bubble. Of course you are. That's most of what you do. Alright. My virtues are currently refreshed thanks to the Starfield Veil, so I should probably use them before I take self-damage. triggered, but I wanted to double it. Oh wait, I can double it on him. Oh, this fight's easy. Just win in one turn. I sure read a lot of things. Oh hey, 3 achievements all at once. That counted as defeating a boss on the first turn. This was a boss, not an elite. Also, I got defeat the corrupted version of yourself, and that was the first time I defeated corrupted Cellarius. All right. Who needs to read? Just win. Omni Soul. So yeah, whenever they buff themselves, they all get the buff. Alright. I think Wave is gonna be good here. There is another phase. This isn't... I don't think... Yeah, it's when they apply an effect, not when I apply. So this isn't going to apply Serenity to all of them, as cool as that would be. It's Refreshing Headbutt. Okay. I would like to re-roll that. So you're applying Corrupted Convert. Oh, to me. Or Convert, not Convert. You're applying Affliction, which causes them to take corruption over time. You're applying Self-Reinforced. Oh, right. They have like one thing themed after each main character. So yeah, Corrupted Convert is Mooney. Hit twice and apply Doom is the Mirror of Cellarius's twin hit and Empower. I guess Reinforce must be the Sentinel guy. And then this is the randomness character. They gain critical and they strike at random. What's the 5th character even do? Oh right, they apply Affliction. Yeah. And then Astrea is a buff that when they get enough stacks, it triggers and does an AoE. And that's like the 6th character. Okay, but there's no incoming damage. Because I think the player corrupt is after the self-affliction. Oh, but this AoE will deal 1. Because the affliction will spread because of Omni Soul. Okay. So I don't want to end my turn on 1 HP. Okay, I at least get to buff myself a little more. And I guess I can change this die. Oh, I could have done that later. Because I applied it to my own die, it applied the purification to me, because I'm the owner of the die. Let's copycat this die. Oh, incorruptible. Oh, my virtues refreshed because I used an 8th safe die. There have been various times when I've had my virtues refreshed and I haven't been entirely sure why. I kind of forgot about that. Also, I should have played that at the beginning of the turn. Put incorruptible on one of them. Then realize I should have played this, and then I could have put incorruptible on myself and actually used this, but instead I'll just pass turn. It's not a big deal. Oh, I forgot about heal bot. Well, I was still too low. Okay, my next die is going to be corrupt if it has a purify action. They're all gaining affliction. I prevented 1 healing with incorruptible. Okay, reinforced is already worn off thanks to bopping them with the auto turret. I'm going to trigger wave. Oh, this is the wound die they put in. Huh. Well, that wasn't great. Okay, they're both gaining, or all of them are gaining 2 Astrum. When it reaches 3, it triggers. Okay. Oh, I should have copied that die before I used it. Copy the safe wave. If I hit myself for 5, that's too much. Getting the heal bot effect. Wait, why does this... I thought they were getting Doom, not Affliction. I guess I simply read the status wrong. Alright. Am I really not taking any damage on their turn? I could hit myself for 2 here, then... I could heal myself for 2. Oh, wait. Due to the light shield, I won't actually reach 1 health. I'll just do this to be safe. To be able to trigger wave next turn, but I want to knock off all of their reinforced first. Do I have enough actual, like, regular attacks to do that? That works and draws me some dice. They don't have any corrupt actions for me to use reduction on. I don't have any corrupt actions for me to use reduction on. Do any of these have sides that deal damage? No? Oh, wait, you do. Refreshing headbutt. So I can also make that be the die I copy. I should have copied first and then rerolled, because yeah, that can happen. I guess at least I'm refreshing my virtues if I aim it here. Actually, if I aim it anywhere, they all have 10 wave because I've used AoE wave. And I pop you for enough, and I pop you for not enough. Alright. Awkward. You've still got... Oh, actually, I should have hit myself for more, and then I could have used this virtue to then knock off reinforced. Oops. Oh, right. The chain waves that all were bigger because of the Remoras. I think I got favorable bounces, too. Alright, phase 1 done. Deals 2 corruption to all targets every 5 times you play an action. Adds a collection of different hex dice into your discard. Alright, unfortunately I like playing a lot of actions, that's why I have all this dice draw. It's going to cause a lot of AoE corruption though. And I don't have a lot of AoE purify. I even replaced my virtue. Oh wait, this is the version that only works on my dice. Wait. Oh, it's all dice from hand. Oh, it hits the enemy though. That's why it targets the enemy. Astrea changes her state every 4 times you play a virtue, right? Oh, the AoE already happened. Right, you changed your state because I played enough virtues. Trying to keep my allies alive. I feel like the numbers are lower than I expected. Alright, things are happening. I am not worrying about them. If only I had the, like, trigger your wave early effect. Oh, you're attacking for 6? Oh, Healbot's gonna save me. Even if I attack with this. But I think I'll just not use an action. Oh, I must have had a, Oh, hey, I actually triggered an Apex Instinct from Golden Tooth at some point. Yeah, I must have had a light shield that I didn't think about. Okay, I want to make sure not to die to Crimson Solstice. Oh, I think my Sentinel's actions don't actually progress Crimson Solstice. That's cool. I have hearts if I mess up. Simply discard this. You're about to do an AoE corruption, which is going to kill both my sentinels, and there's not much I can do about that. Wait, what? Oh, there must have been a light shield or something. I'm cool with that not doing self-damage, especially because I'm about to double wave. I think if I just draw that die again, I, like, win. Okay, my other sentinel's going down right now. Yeah, running into the problem with being too far into wave. Astrea's Wrath, destroy a heart if overcorruption hits. I've got hearts. And a surge. I have 6 corrupt die. Okay. Wish I didn't. I mean, I pretty much just need to draw back into the doubler, right? Put in my... Okay. Wait, how am I surviving this turn? I don't have Healbot right now. I hit myself for 3. Maybe I should have rerolled this. Random target X times, which also helps them get closer to overcorruption. I'll do it though. Not like I had much choice. Oh right, Crimson Equinox has like a max times per turn or something. Oh. I'd rather you didn't. Okay, this might be survivable. Oh, but the overcorruption hit. Actually used the heart in battle for the first time in the run. Oh, but we drew High Tide. Get doubled. Alright, yeah, these runs apparently take an hour 40. I only wanted to stream like 50 more minutes. Oh. Erdanian Hero Achievement. Destroy Astrea, or purify Astrea with Cellarius. Did it. Oh, we get the end cutscene again. Plus the oracles. Thousands of years trapped in my own corruption were exhausting. Evil run lengthia. First of all, I'd like to apologize. I'm sorry I lost control. I let the anomaly consume me. I thought creating the 6 worlds and all its creatures would be enough, but it wasn't. I wanted to control everything. I wanted more. I was trying to be perfect. I wanted everything to be perfect, but this perfection had a price. Each time I went over the edge in search of the unattainable, it became harder to keep the balance. Eventually, I got lost in my own corruption. There's nothing you could do to save me. If I hadn't removed my heart, I would have become a black hole and destroyed everything. I need you to know, it was not your fault. The Crimson Dawn, it wasn't your fault. I hope you can forgive me. Now I'm leaving. Very tired. For the last time you'll hear my voice. I mean, you said the same thing last time I want to run. Don't worry, I'll always be watching over you. Bless you, oracles. Let's see. Maybe I'll switch to UFO 50 and try Sunset Drive, I think is the name of the game with the car that shoots up in the air. Because I'm not going to do another Astrea run this late in the stream. Maybe I should have just, like, died early. I didn't consider that plan. Simply lose in Act 1. I've seen this before. I could simply skip it, but... We saved the universe. Or solar system, or... I don't know how big an area was under threat. Also, there's a Spire. We didn't, like, slay it or anything. We just have a Spire. Yeah, all the oracles were from a different planet. You think I can consider that Spire pretty slayed? Fair enough. Oh yeah, my points! The most important part of the run. I wish we get a ton from the final act, including purifying a corrupted oracle, defeating phase 1 of the final battle, and defeating phase 2 of the final battle. One thing that didn't get to come up in the Astrea's Avatar phase is if you kill one of them, it revives with half of its max HP in like 2 turns. So yeah, that battle could have actually been a lot worse if I had a different build or different characters. But my build made phase 2 a little scary. Alright, new stuff that can appear and run. Increase corruption from non-enemy sources by 1. Increase corruption received by you from enemy sources by 1. Okay, that's funny. Cellarius only. Universal Stream. At the end of your turn, you receive 2 corruption and all enemies receive X purification. Enemies receive additional purification equal to half the wave they have, rounded down. Oh, and that doesn't even reduce the wave. Okay, that's fun. Deal X purification to any target. Apply 1 torment to the same target. Increases corruption received. Okay. I assume this has like numbers bigger than 5 on it. Or else like just get a normal purify action. Draw 1 die, create and roll a new random epic die. It can be any epic die that is available to you as a reward. It stays in your dice pool for the rest of the battle. Okay, fair enough. And level 4, I think has less reading. Oh, more dice action. Deal X purification to enemy where X is 25% of the enemy's current corruption. Oh. Wait, yeah. Deal X purification to an enemy. If this purification defeats that enemy, it increases the value of all purging anchors on this die by 4 for the rest of the run. Oh, and the action itself is purging anchor. Okay, so it's a ritual dagger from Slay the Spire. Wait, I imagine both of these, maybe all of these are on epic dice. They're glowing gold. Deal X unblockable purification to an enemy with X or less corruption. Whenever this die is played or discarded, it increases the value of all Sea Requiems by 5 for the rest of the battle. Okay. So it's always a kill. And it builds up if you can't kill with it. So it's basically, it deals 5 damage every time you draw it, until it starts getting kills. Well, it's a little weird if there are multiple enemies, but quite an interesting effect. Alright, let's switch games.